Hi, as promised in the previous video, I shall show you some work in progress. Here's Demiana being inquisitive, looking for little insects and things to chase and hunt. So before we get to what I want to show you, referring back to the last video and the scenes that I outlined that you may find yourself in, every one of those scenes and far more that was shown to me comes with a message, and it's from the perspective of the observer, because you are the witness to what will unfold. And that is, you reap what you sow, as many people will find out in months and years ahead, shall we say. It's not lost on me the irony, as it were, of this project, considering we're in a period of the breaking of the 7 seals. I've shown this end building, earthquake building, many times before, and where the roof had been raised to a steeper pitch, the side walls had never been filled in. They still require filling in on the outside, but it's going to be a case of testing this roof to make sure it's strong enough to take my weight. But to give you an idea of how thick these walls are, here's the window, here's the outside of the window, and equally there is as much wall on the inside. But the priority, with it being cold in winter, was to plug the gaps and create the seal rather than breaking the seals. So all above that sort of painted line has been added in as we go round, filling in at the very top there the gap, and this corner was it looked to be a challenge, and I'm no builder, but I am a co-creator, and this is a perfect example of, you vision the outcome, as I've said before, with the fireplace about a year ago and the outside sitting area. You vision the outcome, and then you just don't go back to it. You do the unthinkable, because the answers will just come to you in the mind's eye. So the challenge was how to get up there when you only have a 3-step freestanding ladder. That was overcome by the loan of a 5-step freestanding ladder, which was still not quite tall enough. I'm actually sort of 1.83 meters or 6 foot, so there's a phoenix reference in the physical dimensions there. But with the use of 4 bricks and a table, which was just the right size to accommodate the ladder, which is not in the best condition. It's lost its cross brace on the 2 legs, so it wasn't going to be that easy. And then of course, when it comes to this corner where this chimney is, there's no way of putting the ladder or the table into the corner to do that bit at the top. But the answer just came. So I wonder if I can actually do this and give you an actual demonstration, show you rather than tell you about it. We may have to move that pot and this bit. But where I couldn't get to with the ladder, what we have, we try and do this and hold the phone, but it's certainly easier than balls of earth clay that have had to take up one at a time. It's been slow progress, but we've got there. It just so happens that this fireplace is such that I was then be able to get right up in this corner, just to show you with my hand. And this was absolutely beautiful. An extra handhold here. So now we must attempt to get down again. Yeah, so it's been a lot of climbing up and down. And whilst waiting for the longer ladder, gave me the chance to sort of clad this fireplace. It was just an open hole and just roughly stacked stones in the middle here, but it's all been clad. It needs another layer, but for now it's the practical parts of it. It's just the aesthetics that will need to be addressed. But effectively that is done, and it's another example of upcycling. You see, I'm no builder, but I am a co-creator, and nature will provide the most beautiful earth clay. But if you'll probably be able to see it on this outside wall, just up there, roughly where I'm pointing my finger. Behind that earth clay there is bean cans, which it's almost like going back to think like a child. Remember when you're on the beach and you got the little bucket and spade and you form your little pillars for your castle and things. So it's adopting the same principle for this, and got a beautiful supply, thanks to Sebastian, who's been bringing up this earth clay. But to give you an idea, just this amount here will probably fill in this final gap on this side, but that will require a lean-to ladder that's much longer than this 5-step ladder. But it's not burningly urgent, because of course the tiled roof hangs over, so it's protected from the elements. It's not going to be a problem. I mean, we've had heavy rain and it's done no damage to this structure at all. So that's the key. Vision the outcome you wish, and then don't think about it anymore. It reminds me also of a passage about going to the cloister and talk to Source in secret, and you will be rewarded. And whether it be from just ideas that come into the mind that give you the solutions to the perceived challenges, but they're not problems. The conscious mind will try and look for problems. When there are not problems, there are solutions. If you adopt the principle of just visioning the outcome, and then just let things come to you. The answers will come. This is just another testimony to show that to you. So I thought I'd share that. Hopefully it may inspire others. Have a go at these things. It's a huge learning curve, but I feel I've got it down to a fine art now of getting the consistency of the clay, slightly wetter when needed, slightly drier when needed. So as a sort of recap, this wall, it sort of stopped roughly about here. So all of that above has had to all been infilled. So that was the bit that was started with, which was do the bits that you can reach, and the answers will come as to how to do the remainder, rather than seeing it from the negative viewpoint of, oh, I haven't got the equipment for this. Well, the answers just come. minimal risk in climbing up that fireplace. Come to no harm, and it's been good exercise, and it's been an enjoyable project. So just a little video. I'm sure Julia of Simplicity Revealed can testify as to what this building looked like before, what the fireplace looked like, and the gaps in those two side walls. But now it's completely secured from the outside elements from the inside perspective, because it's again a perfect reflection that the universe is you in verse. You're resealing things rather than breaking seals, because it always comes on an individual level first. And of course, the building is another reflection of working on the inside first, which is something we need to do with inside ourselves, and then everything else will just fall into place. So I hope that has been of interest to you. I hope that that has maybe even inspired you, and do let me know in the comments if you've got any projects and things, and then just the way I've explained it, try it that way. Do the unthinkable. The clue is in the word unthinkable. Don't let the conscious mind go, oh, can't do this because I haven't got that, and I need this equipment. The answers will always come. The materials just come. It's absolutely perfect. So, as always, unconditional love to you all.